Planning to host family or friends for Thanksgiving dinner next week, and maybe right now you're still struggling, you're still on the fence as to who to invite. Maybe you invited someone that maybe you don't want to come.
Yeah, it's an issue. Many people are struggling with this right now, especially over someone's vaccination status. So what should you do? In our last half hour, 7 News' Lindsay Masters explain how you can step away from the controversial topics at the table. Well, she's on your side this morning with more etiquette advice that could help you avoid having a very awkward dinner table, right?
That's right. And there are so many different reasons why you might find yourself in this situation. And when it comes to the pandemic, it could be because of a health reason. It might be to keep other guests comfortable. Well, Diane Gottsman, she's an etiquette expert at the Protocol School of Texas. She says honesty is important, and here's how she would word it.
When I made the guest list, I invited you. And then after some careful thought and circumstances that have come to light, I'm uncomfortable doing this, but I feel like it would be best if we just put this off for another time. Now, there's nothing good about this conversation. I mean, we all have to understand that this probably is not going to end well for the time being.
And she also said that you need to talk with them either in person or on the phone and go in knowing that you will have to repair the relationship later.
And it seems mean, you know, but my cousin was just in this situation because she just had a new baby, and then she thought she would be fine, and then the baby comes, and she's like, you know what, I actually am kind of nervous about bringing my infant around others who, you know, may or may not be vaccinated. It's so funny. Remember we had the thing where if any of us brought up COVID, we had to do push-ups.
Right, and I was doing a lot of push-ups.
Oh, this is between you two?
Yes,
oh, okay.
Because we were trying to avoid, like, those
because
conversations.
It's a lot of times it's all that people can even talk about.
Yeah.
And so you have to come up with different ways that you can, you know, kind of steer the conversation in another direction. And she gives a lot of advice about how to do that as well. And in some cases, it might just be give them another plate of food, right? You're not supposed to talk with food in your mouth. But there's a lot that you can get advice on. So just go to our website, WJLA.com. We have the entire interview there, a lot of really good information. I learned a lot. We can all learn a lot. The big key, though, is if you have some hesitation, try not to send out that invitation to begin with, because you really don't want to get into the you don't really want to have to be in that position. But if you do, there are some things that you can do.
And everyone have fun.
Yes,
have
try to
fun.
have
We're
fun.
not in 2020. Let's just be thankful for that.
And do more push-ups too, by the way. Okay.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Yeah.